CCBA and welcome to a brand new What's Bottling. My name is Pearl Modiadia and it's always just so good to connect with all of you and bring you up to date with what's happening across the business. You're probably wondering where I am and why I'm in the middle of this hustle and bustle. Well, that's because this time What's Bottling is coming to you from Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. Once again, habari. It means hello and welcome to the show. Now, this is the main fish market and waterfront area, hive of activity every morning as all the dhows come in with their catch. And we thought we'd start the show here so we can give you a glimpse of the sights and sounds of Dar es Salaam. And of course, Tanzania is a very important CCBA country here in East Africa. Now that's just a glimpse of Tanzania. Here's what else you can enjoy on What's Bottling.
We meet the team in Tanzania as they tell us a bit about Coca-Cola Kwanza. Then we look at CCBA's leadership promise as our HR Director, Kathy Albertine, joins us from Port Elizabeth to tell us about the Meta Leadership Framework and how it will guide everyone's behavior to accelerate our business performance. We bring you more on our route to market with a closer look at the role of local distribution partners and hear how it's enabling agile delivery and great customer service for smaller customers. And we have all the highlights and excitement from this year's Schools Recycling Awards.
Now that's what's happening in the next 20 minutes. Just a reminder that you can win just by watching. All you have to do is pay close attention because the answer to this very easy question will be mentioned on the show. And the easy question is, what is the new leadership framework called? It's easy. What is the new leadership framework called? If you know the answer, WhatsApp it along with your name to +27 71 132 3408 and 3 lucky entries will be randomly selected to win the latest Bluetooth speaker. Good luck. Now let's find out more about CCBA's operations here in Tanzania.
Coca-Cola Kwanza has been on a turnaround journey, investing over $100 million in 3 additional new lines. 2016 heralded the complete transformation of plants in Dar es Salaam and Mbeya. Following 3 years of work on everything from warehousing to new lines, the plants are now home to truly world-class facilities.
The growth actually, or the expansion actually mainly came from 2 PET lines that we've installed in Dar es Salaam on this plant. We've also installed another PET line in Mbeya, which is about 800 kilometers from Dar es Salaam. Then also we've invested quite a lot in infrastructure. We've built 3 warehouses. We bought in excess of 10,000 coolers. We bought over 80 trucks and trailers to accommodate the market for route to market.
The investment yielded a capacity of 92,000 bottles per hour and a massive upgrade of utilities, resulting in a significant improvement in overall equipment efficiencies from 52% to 76%.
To get the efficiencies that we want and that we need, you need to run a line continuously. And unfortunately, we do not run our plants at this point in time 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I think the challenge is to get sufficient sales so that we can run these lines.
Improvements in water and electricity usage were also big contributors in delivering significant output, which, combined with bold pricing strategies, has seen Coca-Cola Kwanza grow its volumes by 3% in 2016.
I feel what makes this company great is that this plant that we have, the money that we've invested here, and the people that we have.
It's a good place because it cares for the employees, as well as like provision of basic needs, provision of social welfare. It also cares for the stakeholders out of Coca-Cola, like the food vendors.
I love the work ethics. I love the fact that you work in an integrated system and that you work as a team.
I think it's more about how they care about people's career and their life outside work as well.
Cola, I find this nice place. It's because it's supporting me when I get problems, and also I see my future that will be okay.
I think at the end of the day, it is people that's actually making a company. Great people that we have here. It's good to work with them, and I'm sure we're even going to go in further heights from here on.
92,000 bottles per hour. That is very impressive. So well done to Team Tanzania. Now, CCBA recently adopted a meta framework of leadership, which is being rolled out across all the markets. Now, its intention is to guide leaders and employees' behaviors to accelerate performance in volatile, uncertain, and chaotic environments across the business. We now cross over to Port Elizabeth, where we chat to Kathy Albertine. Kathy, welcome to What's Bottling.
Thanks, Paul, and thanks for the opportunity to talk about Meta.
Kathy, what exactly is our leadership promise and the Meta framework of leadership?
CCBA has adopted the Meta Leadership Framework, and this comes from research that the consultancy Heidrick & Struggles has done on super accelerating companies. These are companies that have really outperformed their peers, and Meta is how those companies are led. So at CCBA, we obviously want to be a super accelerating organization, and we decided that this framework was actually spot on, just what we were looking for. It's very simple. It's something that each and every one of us can look at and adopt. So we have then incorporated into the way we do things here.
Kathy, won't you please explain the drive and drag factors for us?
Absolutely. The drive and drag factors have come out of the research with Heidrick & Struggles and essentially indicate the behaviors of leaders. The drive factors is essentially our Meta framework, and where drive factors are present, there is accelerated performance. And we need to identify this in our leaders. These are the people that are adding value to the organization and really growing our business. The drag factors are the opposite behaviors, and equally we need to see what these are and help and coach leaders so that they actually change those to drive factors, and therefore we can win together as a team.
So what are the next steps?
So as you all know, in March we launched the Meta framework at GMM, and then in May and June we ran a survey to determine how we were doing as a Meta or accelerated performing company. No surprises. We were rated as steady, and we really needed to turn this around to become an accelerating performing company. So Valapi and Jacques have each taken their divisions and developed bespoke business plans using the Meta framework, and how we're going to measure Meta would be our delivery against those plans and accelerated business performance. One of the big areas that we need to work on going forward is to develop a coaching culture in CCBA so that we can help our leaders coach out this Meta framework, and that we develop the ability of our leaders to be Meta leaders and to drive accelerated performance.
Do you have a message for everyone watching right now?
Oh, absolutely. Really, I want to say Meta is not a theoretical leadership framework or some fuzzy HR initiative. It's all about how you need to be and behave as a leader. So my suggestion to you is you get hold of a drag and drive factor card, you read it, and you just be that leader. I think it's in each one of us, our ability to be who we are and to make a difference in the organization. So don't wait for anybody, just go for it.
Well, thank you very much, Kathy. All the best with the Leadership Promise journey. As Kathy mentioned, the Meta leadership behaviors will be adopted across all markets. And I believe there are some passionate Meta leaders right here in Dar es Salaam. Let's go track them down. And here they are, two of our leaders here in Tanzania to tell us more about the Meta framework. It's Erastus Mtui and Eric Ongara. Gentlemen, it's so good to meet the both of you.
Thank you. Pleasure to meet you.
Please tell us more about yourselves.
My name is Eric Ongara. I'm the Human Resource Director, and I've been in the business for more than 6 years.
And I'm Erastus Mtui. My current role is Finance Director, and I've really had a privilege to work with the company for 6 years in different roles.
So how do you think the Meta framework will help the business here in Tanzania?
I believe the Meta framework gives us focus in terms of the right capability that we need in order to succeed in the market. We need to be a talent magnet. What process and practice do we need to ensure that we are attracting the best talent there is in the market, and also ensure that we are retaining but we need also to look at our structures because we need to be smart. We need to review them to make sure that we cut number of layers so that the decision making can be fast to enable us to quickly tap the opportunity in the market.
I think in the changing environment, we need to be more customer focused as we energize our employees to execute with agility.
The staff members are watching right now. Do you have any words of encouragement for them?
Speed is the new currency of business, and Meta is the framework that will enable the company to be quick and fast. So I encourage all staff to embrace the change, to embrace the framework. It has been well researched. I'm sure it is the right tool that will enable us to go to the next level as a business.
With Meta, this is the only way we can really survive in the ever-changing business environment, and as well not only to survive but also to accelerate performance of the business sustainably.
Thank you very much, gentlemen, and all the best with the Meta framework. Up next, we talk route to market by looking at the local distributors who make up a part of our distribution network and the impact they have on the communities and the business.
A key driver of revenue for the business in South Africa is our local distribution partner program. This distribution network enables agile delivery and great service to smaller customers that were previously underserviced. In establishing and growing this program, CCBA helps local distribution partners to become third-party distributors of its products, ensuring smoother delivery and customer service, and creating employment opportunities, mainly in townships. These opportunities are in the form of business ownership as well as work for drivers, crew, and warehouse staff from these communities. A growing number of women and youth entrepreneurs are seizing the chance to own a business, and 90% of local distribution partners are from previously disadvantaged communities. Since the beginning of the year, 50 new partners have joined the Coca-Cola network. We now have a total of 150 LDPs in South Africa.
Now that really sounds like a great initiative. Now here on What's Bottling, we like to bring strategy to life with real stories of people who have been impacted greatly by this amazing company. We've all heard of the local distribution partner program. We know what it is. Now let's meet someone whose life has changed forever because of it. Let's go to Klarksdorp. Here's Neo.
Every morning, Neo Mpipi hits the road very early to make sure that her business delivers great service to the community of Klarksdorp.
I've been in the Coke industry for about 12 years, 10 years of which I was an employee, and the past 2 years I've been running my own LDP. After school, I studied at the Vaal University of Technology, that's what they call it now, and about 12 years ago, I started working for then ABI. I was in the IT team that was supporting the LDPs, and an opportunity presented themselves where they asked me if I was willing to manage one of the LDPs that was not doing well. And that made me see and be aware that there's an opportunity. And at the same time, this LDP opened up. So I ended up here 2 years ago. What the LDP program does for the Klarksdorp community is, for starters, we've been able to employ a lot of unemployed people from the Klarksdorp community. We started operating with about 38 employees. We currently have 44 permanent employees, and we've just taken additional 14 temporary staff for our peak season. What we've done as the Mpipi Group, we've got a couple of youth that's in here, but they're not finished with school. So we've got 3 employees that we're going to be taking through school. Because they started in the warehouse, now they're working in the office as administrators. So we want to bring them up to that level as well.
When all the trucks are packed, they're ready to hit the road once again to make their deliveries, serving the customers of Klarksdorp.
It makes us feel good to know that we're delivering the products. Hopefully the fact that it's on time, we're contributing to the product being available. So we feel pretty good. Customer service is important because then it guarantees that the customer is going to come back to buy from you again. It's going to help us then get regular orders and we grow our market share. So if we can give a good service from the beginning, then we're guaranteed a return of that customer, hopefully also a recommendation to the next customer to come and buy from us.
Neo and her company also plays a vital part in uplifting the community.
30 years ago, this used to be my primary. This is where it all started for me in terms of education. Since being back here and working in my community where I come from, I actually got in touch with the school. And in the interactions we had, I found out they want to start a library. So we ended up doing a wellness day where we asked the people to sign up on the wellness day and bring primary school kids' books. So that allowed us to collect the books that we're donating today to the school. So there's still a lot of work because we still need to put these in the library, but this is the beginning.
Neo's journey as a local distribution partner has just begun, and the road ahead will be filled with opportunities and challenges. But she's committed to making a success of her business in order to thrive and grow.
It's not a walk in the park, but if you're persistent, if you're passionate about what you're doing, and you've got the right support structure, the end results are worth it. My message to CCBA would be, first, thank you for allowing me to be in this space and this position, recognizing and believe that I can run this operation and make it a success. It's not easy, but I've discovered in the past 2 years I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm looking to break boundaries.
Wow, what an incredible story, so inspirational. Thanks to Neo for sharing it with us, and we wish her everything of the best. Now, this kind of innovative distribution and route to market strategy is not unique to South Africa. And seeing that I am in Tanzania, I'm interested to find out how it actually works here. And so I've brought with me Josephine, who is part of the sales team here at Coca-Cola Kwanza. You know all about the route to market strategy.
Very
Please,
true.
tell me about it.
In our route to market in Tanzania, we're having 162 distributors in total, and 4%, that's our key accounts, the modern trade. So I would say basically our route to market is we depend on official Coca-Cola distributors. Those are 96% of our volume.
Why are local distributors so important?
They are there to service these small customers every day. They can give better service. They can sell one case mixed. They can sell even eaches from a case because they know better the roads, they know customers, they speak the same language. So all these basically benefits the distributor in our market.
So Josephine, out of the 162 distributors that you have here in Tanzania, is there one who comes to mind?
Lillian?
Lillian?
Yes.
Tell me about Lillian.
First, she is a lady. That's one.
Girl power.
That's one. And she is really committed to the business. She started very small, but when you see her now, she has been growing. And she has been moving in terms of, she has been evolving with us.
Yes.
From selling with a push cart, coming with a tuk-tuk, now she has a palletized truck. Even the warehouse has grown, is bigger. It keeps stock more than 3,000 cases, which is what we want, basically.
Yeah.
And we believe in the future we'll be supporting her with forklift because that's our future plan for all distributors.
It's really great to witness growth, and she sounds like an amazing person. I'd love to meet her. Can we?
You're welcome. We'll have a visit to her.
All right, let's go meet Lillian. About 10 kilometers from the plant to visit an official Coca-Cola distributor, Lillian, the one that Josephine told me about, and she is right here. Lillian!
Yes.
How are you? I'm Pearl.
good.
So good to meet you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming here.
So how did your business start? I hear you've been at it for quite a while now, 12 years if I'm correct.
Yes, you are correct. I'm here for 12 years. I started 2005.
And how has it been from 2005 to 2017?
When I started very small, at around 1,000 cases. But now I have 3,000 cases. So now I use truck to distribute the product to the customer. When I was started, I used just a small trade of tools like a tuk-tuk, motorbike, and gutters. But now when I'm grown up, I use truck to distribute to the customer and the tuk-tuk, as you see here. I am very committed with my business, so I generate a lot of profit. It's helped me to grow up faster.
That is amazing. Congratulations. Would you say that Coca-Cola has made your dreams a reality?
That is true. Now I have my own house I have person car, I have 3 trucks of distribution. So for me, I'm very happy.
Yeah. Just goes to prove that with a lot of dedication and hard work, anything is possible, right?
Yeah, that
The
is
people
true.
watching right now, what message do you have for them?
Okay, I would like to say when you work hard, everything is possible. Yeah, when you work with Coca-Cola also, it can meet your dreams.
Yes,
Yeah.
and you are proof of that, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Lillian, for taking the time out of your very hectic schedule. And I see the shop is waiting for you.
Thank you very much for...
But all the best with your
Thank you very much.
business.
Thank you very much.
All right, so that was Lillian, an official Coca-Cola distributor, from one official Coca-Cola distributor to another. Let's hit the road again.
My name is Paulo Sarita, and this place is called Shangwe Official Coca-Cola Distributor. I was officially appointed a distributor for this area way back in 2004. And my responsibility is to ensure that every outlet in the city, in my area, is served with Coca-Cola timely and ensure that there is enough product in every outlet, every day, every time.
In the past, Paolo's business faced quite a few challenges when it came to the unloading of delivery vehicles, and the introduction of forklifts was a dream come true for him.
The dream was that one day we would be able to offload quietly, in a short time, and in a decent manner. So this has been realized now, and that is excellent because it takes the load from the truck, puts it in the right place, takes the empties, place it back into the truck, in a very quiet manner, and in a very short while, maybe about half an hour, the truck is gone, the business is done. And my staff here can go home much earlier without staying too long as they used to stay in the past. I love Coca-Cola. It is a company that gives me support. It's really a good support from Coca-Cola. So there are people who know the business, they know how to run it, and they give me the advice. They are always here, and so Coca-Cola is really a model of how big companies should work with the local people. And you can access everybody from the most junior to the executive director. They're available. There is no red tapes. We live like a family. We work like a family. And we go like a family. And progressively, we win like a family.
We're going to end the show off on a winning note. The What's Bottling camera crew was at a recent Schools Recycling Awards event in South Africa to bring you the highlights and excitement. Here it is. Enjoy.
I recycle. Do you? I recycle. Do you recycle?
We recycle. Do you?
I recycle. To you.
We recycle. Do you?
I recycle. Do you recycle?
The highly anticipated 7th annual CCBA School Recycling Awards were recently held at 1 Fox Street in Johannesburg. The venue, a fantastic example of bringing the old and disused back to life.
Recycling rocks!
School children, teachers, collectors and dignitaries came together from all over South Africa to celebrate the phenomenal results of this year's program. More than 590 schools countrywide signed up for the challenge, and the overall target was to repurpose 820 tons worth of materials.
This program was really a success in a sense that all the targets that we have set ourselves, we have actually reached and exceeded. For instance, we have set ourselves a total tonnage of 820 tons, which we have exceeded, and we managed to reach 1,146 tons, which is just over 1 million kilograms. So we're actually proud, and we consider that a success, yes. As a business, we're expanding into new areas, so we had to actually tap into new territories. And if you compare to last year, we were working with a much smaller number of schools, and this year we were working with a much broader demographics, but also a large number of schools that were part of the program. We also had to introduce quite a few mechanics into the program. For instance, we adopted a digital platform where in the past we would have used paper format to actually capture all the volumes. This time around we're able to then digitalize that and centralize it. So those are just some of the things that we've introduced amongst many other things.
Really the belief is that if you can't teach them young the right behaviors, you're going to struggle later on in life. And we've seen the enthusiasm from the kids at school. The program has been running for 6 years. Year on year, it's growing. This year in particular, we've beaten our own target by 40%. And every year we raise the bar and it keeps growing and we keep exceeding the target. So besides the fact that it makes sense for CCBSA and our strategy not only to give consumers world best beverages, but to make sure that we do that in the most responsible manner by encouraging recycling. We also have to make sure that we create this generation of young people that will make sure that we never have to walk around in a filthy environment.
Excitement was building as different category winners were called to the stage, and then it was time for the big finale. In the primary school category, the second runner-up prize went to Mochi Bosani Primary School from Soshanguve, with Siposetu Primary School from Ntezuma taking second place. The overall winner for this category was Ekutuleni Primary School, also from Ntezuma, and they walked away with a 50,000 Rand check for their efforts.
I feel over the moon. I'm over the moon, excited. We need to develop the school, the infrastructure. Secondly, we want to ensure that the community, the environment where children live is clean. So it's twofold. That's why I say it's twofold. So we make sure that the community knows what is expected of them. And then the school develops out of that. We recycle. Do you?
In the high school category, second runner-up went to Tlatlagong Secondary School from Soweto. VM Quinana Secondary School from Utenay came in second, while Motherwell High School from Port Elizabeth were the overall winners, also claiming 50,000 Rand in prize money.
I feel very excited about winning. It's something that we didn't expect really, because this is the first time we've won. Because this is, I think it's the first year entering the competition.
We decided as an SMT that we don't have an intercom in our school. So whatever little that we get here, we're gonna add just we have an intercom.
We recycle. Do you?
We need to take care of our environment. If we do not do this, we are destroying this world. So for me, it's about saving the future, while saving the future, but also creating opportunities for people to be successful.
And on that winning note, we've come to the end of What's Bottling. Just a reminder that you can become a winner just for watching. Once again, that viewer competition question is, what is the name of the new leadership framework? WhatsApp your answer along with your name to +2771 132 3408. A very big thank you to the team here in Tanzania for the warm welcome, and thanks to you for watching. My name is Pearl Muriadie, and it's goodbye from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.